Here's a 1961 RCA Whirlpool dryer. Whirlpool Imperial, in fact, they make. This actually lights up, and sooner or later you'll see a video of it in use. This has a top mount lint filter, just as any old 29-inch Whirlpool dryer does, but this one is only half the size of more modern machines to compare it with a more modern one. The main purpose of this video is to show a from-scratch clean-out of the inside of one of these machines to get rid of the last 50 years of lint that is in here. This video, by the way, was requested by user Sean1976. To properly clean out one of these machines, you'll require a vacuum cleaner, or to be more precise, a very high-quality vintage vacuum cleaner like this Electrolux 1205. They don't make machines like this very much anymore. Very high quality, and it even has a retractable core. First thing to do will be to remove the rear control panel, rear panel, to reveal the inside of the mechanism. I noticed that somebody has not exactly screwed them in properly. They put the bottom half inside instead of outside of it. They got the top correct, though, last time they had it open. There'll be a jump cut in a second, and the panel will be removed, since trying to operate a screwdriver and a camera at the same time is not such a wonderful machine idea. With the back cover removed. Here's the back cover. It's quite dusty. I'll be cleaning that in a moment. But what I found interesting is this here clever arrangement. Turns out it's not two-speed tumbling, it's a two-speed fan mechanism connected to the main motor. If I rotate the speed control at the front, it changes then it puts pressure on the belt on this pulley and will cause it to jump between the two pulleys, kind of like this. It'll kind of change over onto the second one there, or remain at the first one. Sorry, it's hard to film that. And I'll show you the control on the front that does that. Up here in the front you have this speed selector, and when you do that, it actually shoves through that Odin cable like a lawnmower speed control. It has two cycles. Both of them are only time dry, but they actually offer a cool down cycle with the wash and wear, with many, many different temperature selections. And of course, on the back you have, as I pointed out, the fan chamber here, the main air intake here with the, you can see the elements in there, the many different elements that they have, so they can have different temperature selections with the design, as well as, of course, the heavy gauge wiring that they used at this time. Everything has an air quality to it. Nothing's cheap. And I'll have this back panel cleared out, and then we can move on to its front, so I could get better access to various things, especially when I noticed that the neutral on the burner is no longer connected. I believe I'll have to try to find one of those, but it is all cleaned out, as you can tell, courtesy, of course, of this Electrolux model 1205. I'll now flip the thing back up, right, and work on the front half. I will not be taking the front half off, because as my wonderful youth and inexperience has proven again, that I don't believe this quite well is removable to any extent without major disassembly. So I will not be doing that, but having looked inside, there really isn't any lint to clean out anyway. So this here is it, and hopefully I'll be able to find a burner assembly for it, and it can be pressed into service in place of the clunking machine. And there'll be a comparison video between the new and the old coming soon, also as recommended to me by user Sean1976. If you have not subscribed to Sean1976, I suggest you do so. He has quite a few videos of his Maytags, so just a recommendation.